Now, the government has pledged over 40 million shillings for content creators and filmmakers focusing on affordable housing and social health. Speaking while presenting the winner of the SHA Awards, their prize money, the Principal Secretary for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy, Fikirini Jacobs, and the Head of Presidential Special Projects and Creative Economy Coordination, Dennis Itumbe, says the initiative aligns with broader efforts of the Kenya Kwanza administration to spur the creative economy sector.
Speaking while presenting the promise by the President to the winners of the SHA Awards, the Principal Secretary for Youth Affairs and Creative Economy, Fikirini Jacobs, and the Head of Presidential Special Projects and Creative Economy Coordination, Dennis Itumbe, said the move was a show of commitment by the President in acknowledging efforts by those in the creative sector.
And I believe the commitment of His Excellency the President to add a budget to the KFC will go a long way in creating that platform, which can then allow these guys to get, classroom education on how best they can be more creative and basically be out to receive more hours than what we've just offered.
The signature delivery projects, housing and SHA, headline that signature project, and that informs why he chose the two to begin with.
The two said the creative sector is no longer for fun, but a livelihood venture for those able to take up its challenge. They said the recognition of the sector is a broader vision of the government to integrate creative storytelling into the national development projects across the country.
I think His Excellency the President indicated very well when he was giving out this commitment. For a human society to thrive, we cannot do without health. We cannot do without shelter. In fact, there's a part of the basic needs world over, you see. And what's wrong with challenging people, in the areas of very basic needs of a community? I think it is the most standard thing that every person, regardless of where they're coming from, they can be able to put a voice.
And they are ready to work because the ideas are already on the table. Once it was announced that we are going to have those categories, people are already working. Our minds are always, creatives are always working 24/7.
They promised that going forward, the government will be strengthening copyright law to protect the country's rich content from international pirates.
There is an increase of the budget to Kenya Film Commission by the President from 500 million to 1 billion shillings. So those challenges of financing, which my friend here, Skaranja, spoke about money, is already in the process of being solved. The other challenge is copyright infringement. And on that, already there is activity, as you have said earlier in the room.